What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. And the groupers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Tennessee's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day.
Coming out aggressively. Snatches it on the right. All by himself down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The groupers' offense will get the ball for the first time. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's a heat. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle at Sheffield. Finds some room. He's inside the 40. He's loose. He's at the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Groupers.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored Jesse this offense. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it down the left side. Turning on the jet. Touchdown ball. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll take it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here comes the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all
and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. The groupers send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He lets it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. The throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The option look. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And the Groupers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. He's looking deep, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Touchdown, Volunteer! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Goes to the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Groupers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So here is the Tennessee offense. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Staley. Touchdown ball! Give him a handful of scores, literally 5 triple And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Snags it on the right. Lowers those pads. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Groupers.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They get to him as he throws. Can't hang on across the middle on 1st down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. To the air, it's Aguilar. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that play even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Groupers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wants to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It's caught. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on 1st down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This should be the last play of the quarter. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Rifles it down the middle. Makes the grab on the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tennessee!
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting it 2nd and 12. Gives it on the option. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking for space, it's Craig. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the groupers decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the returner is stopped. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the option. Shakes off the defender. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Kick is in the air. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. He's going for a big play downfield. Brings it down on the right side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one. You flip the field. You change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Takes a hit as he fires.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. On the ground, it's Craig. Got room on the return. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The groupers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. To the air on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Trying play action. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the groupers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and look for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope to see. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just for the 4th time tonight. It's an interception. He'll try to take it back. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Parrish. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The groupers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Now the play fake. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. So here is the Tennessee offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help you get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Going for the big play. He's got it for a big play. Touchdown, Volunteers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At the 20, he's got space. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the air, it's Aguilar. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble.
He's going for the big play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Throws to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking.
Hits a seam wide open. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. We've got a timeout. Late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And it's clear. The aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
From inside the 10-yard line, and the ball is loose on the return.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Got room to work. Got the first down. Looking for more. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On first down from their own 22. The give to the back. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Here comes the Heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
And third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Brings up second down. The Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Timeout, Tennessee. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Oh, he wants it all. It's a big stride inside the 10. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown ball. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You pack it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Groupers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. From midfield, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking for a deep man. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Once he got some room, it was over. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Trying to make them guess wrong on the read option to the right. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So here is the Tennessee offense. Unleashes one deep. He caught it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. What a shot in the arm something like that can give you. You take over, first and goal from the 3. Trying to punch it in. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. And the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go. Make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Fighting off the defender. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
The groupers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yaks, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys
trying to get behind the defense. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. This will be his... Hey, he fakes it. He's going to throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And you can draw these up on paper all you want, but executing them is such a different level. It's different guys doing different things that you've asked them to do. And right there, misfire on the pass, and this defense now sets their offense up with good field position.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gonna swing it on second down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Off play action. Blasted as he lets it go.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
The groupers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 25. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To throw, it's Aguilar. He's going to let it go. He's got it inside the 25. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Might be looking to run. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown ball. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Motion from the back. On the ground, it's Craig. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the groupers will punt this one away. Makes the catch at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Staley. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. It's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about it as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
Back to pass on second down. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play-action fake. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Rushes on him. Another incompletion on third down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Groupers.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep your...
Trying to beat the D deep. Pulls it in on the right. This guy's putting up some numbers today, approaching that Joey Kent, Marcus Nash territory.
He's been unbelievable. There's just no way to stop him. The defense hasn't had answers. It's throw it to him short, he can make plays. It's throw it to him long. You got to do something to slow this guy down right now because he is absolutely killing this.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And now this offense will take the field again. On the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The groupers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. To the air. It's Aguilar. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Fourth quarter. Huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe.
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Unloads to the right. It's complete.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw.
Going downfield for the big play. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
There's the pressure. And the incomplete pass taking a... on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Vols have this offense rolling. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run. It gets down to avoid contact.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone. zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. He's looking to throw. Completed pass, it goes nowhere. In fact, they lose yardage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 2-yard line after the incompletion, it's 3rd. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Wicks. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure